Good evening. We'll begin with some quiet meditation. So please find your comfortable posture. Close your eyes, bring your attention inwards. Maybe send your awareness up and down your body from the top of the head down to the toes, tip of the toes, and back up again. Just to get familiar with the feelings, sensations in your body, and any tension may be released if you're noticing it. And now bring your awareness to the breathing. Pick it up maybe at the tip of the nostrils. Take a few deep breaths and establish awareness of that sensation of the breath going in, the breath going out. And try to observe as you keep putting attention at the tip of the nostrils. Notice the rhythm of your breathing as it is right now. How long or short the breaths are, how fast or slow they are. But don't try to control the speed, the rhythm of your breathing, but just to observe it as it is. And you may observe over time, as your body and mind become more connected through the practice of mindfulness, that the feeling of the in breath, out breath becomes more subtle, and the length of the breath, each in breath, each out breath increases perhaps. But you don't have to look for that, but it's just something you may observe happening over time. And keep returning to the breath, using the breath as a way to improve the strength of your mindfulness from moment to moment. Sometimes you may need to just contemplate what else is distracting your mind. If you can't stay with the breathing yet, there may be something bothering you or pulling your attention away that you can contemplate. Something that a very simple reflection that will help is to just bring up the perception of impermanence. Whatever thought or train of thought is coming into your mind, it's impermanent, it's transient, it doesn't last. It arises, it ceases. Every thought, every sensation, every memory comes and goes. And you may be able to just pick out that one characteristic, the transient nature of each thought, or each train of thought, or each feeling. So that rather than getting caught up into the story and details of whatever it is you're thinking about, you give yourself permission at this time not to do that. You allow yourself to let go of all the business of the world and plans and memories and things. And you're just observing the thoughts coming and going, like the breath comes and goes in, goes out. Thoughts arise, pass away. Thoughts in reaction to sounds, memories, feelings in the body will trigger one thought after another. But now you're just noticing the transient, impermanent nature of thinking. Images may come up into your mind, but then they pass away. Feelings, pleasant, unpleasant, arise, pass away. And different thoughts based on expectations or memories of things that have gone on before, they all arise and pass away. And at this moment, this time, you're just noticing that. The transient, changing nature of mental phenomena in your mind. It's like a label or a sticker you can put onto your mind from moment to moment. It rises, passes away. One thought, then another thought, and then another thought. You might find after a while, observing the changing nature of all the mental activity, that you get tired of following every train of thought, reacting to every sensation, every feeling that arises. And you can keep a steadiness of mindfulness with the breathing. And you just notice this arising and ceasing of phenomena without getting too involved. You have a more detached knowing or awareness arising. So things will still be coming into your mind, you might not be able to stop that. But you have an anchor, which is the breath, which you keep returning to. And you have this tool of contemplating the arising and falling, the beginning, the end, the changing nature of different thoughts and memories. Until that becomes really clear to you. Another thought, another memory, another feeling. But they all arise and cease. That helps your mind to be more settled and to get tired of following everything, but just watch. Just observe and return to the breath, which is much more peaceful. And the breath is also impermanent. You breathe in, and you breathe out. But you can use it in this way as your focal point. And little by little your awareness gathers around the breath, at the tip of the nostrils, for instance. And you might find body and mind become more relaxed, light, peaceful. You may experience some joy, some rapture arising as well, as you're letting go of the normal concerns of the world and you're bringing your mind to the Dhamma. It's not that the Dhamma is anything special, simply the way things are. But as you are observing the rising and ceasing of phenomena, using the breath, you begin to see or know the way things are for yourself, which brings a lightness, a happiness to the mind, and a certain freedom that you don't have to run after every thought or every feeling or sensation. You can observe it, but from a place of detachment. So for the next short period, just keep meditating until you hear the sound of the bell.